What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So I got a Sitivien knife, 35 bucks. Never owned one of these before. So it's a mission knife. These things range from like 20 to 250 bucks. A whole bunch of different styles and all kind. They have some wacky designs. They have some traditional designs. This is more on the wacky side. I haven't bought a big dumb knife in a while, so this one's definitely gonna be a big dumb knife. I deserve one. Anyway, let's look at this thing. It's the ST-155. Comes with a little wiping cloth, and it looks like it busted through the plastic pretty much. Okay, so let's get it out of here. And you guys can see this is a big block of knife right here. This is crazy. So yeah, it's a big square knife. Micarta scales, burlap, very nice looking actually, very thick. Let's look at a quick flip around on this thing. Look how thick this thing is. Anyway, very thick scales. We'll talk about scales later. Let's look at the blade. Okay, so we got cleaver's type blade here. It's a 14C28N with a hardness rating of 61 to 62. The blade length is 3.135. Overall length of 7.67. So it's not a long knife. It's just chunky as hell. But anyways, let's talk more about this blade. So let's get a close up. Got a little Sitivien marker there. Then you got a kind of a sorry, like a stone wash on the black part. Yeah, black stone wash up here. Then you got this satin on the, sorry, I'm looking at this knife. I can't talk right. Satin on the grind here. There we go. I'm talking again. Big old mega jimps. Then you got some regular jimps going down the spine. Thumb holes here. Got a fuller running down there. All kinds of stuff going on here. Then nice sharpening choil there. I can probably get my, like a finger choil. What else we got going on? Okay, let's look at the other side real quick. Yeah, there you go, 14C28N, and then the part number ST155. Let's check the ergos real quick. Actually, let's check the wiggle. No kind of wiggle. Let's check the ergos. Okay, I was kind of worried about the ergos being so chunky, but they're actually pretty good. Even my big hand can't wrap around it though. That's an axe handle there. That's crazy. But yeah, the ergos are actually decent, except for maybe got this clip poking in the hand a little bit, but besides that, not bad at all. But so far I'm impressed, even though it looks like a big old bar of soap or some stuff. Let's see how the drop shut. Never mind. I don't have to finish saying drop shut. Very cool. Good action. Now there are different ways to open this thing. I'm not gonna mess with it right now, being such a thick boy here. I don't want to start. I'll try. Oh, see, I told you. There we go. Did it. I'm gonna have to mess with this off camera just so I don't embarrass myself too much. But it does have a front flipper. You can probably reverse flick off of it, maybe down here. Okay, like I said, I'm not messing with it too much. But on the thumb hole, you could probably reverse flick also. Got a front flipper there. Let's look at the lockup. Now on a bigger knife, yeah, I'd kind of like it more over to the right for a bigger knife like this. But this is not a knife that I'm going to be doing things with really. It's just kind of a showpiece. Yeah, this is not something you can carry around and do work with. It's kind of just a weird old knife, little knife, big knife, whatever you want to call it. But very cool so far. What else can we look at? All right, let's take a look around. Okay, we're centered up pretty well. Yeah, very nice. Screws and everything are flush, actually sunk in. Got some little bit of milling on the micarta scales there, and they're thick scales. Look at that, super thick. Got some jimping on your flipper there, and it's definitely on bearings, as you can tell by the way it opens and shuts. Uh, the micarta backspacer, and just really thick micarta on there. So 35 bucks, not a bad deal. So you get the pocket clip, pretty snappy. Let's check it in the pocket real quick, and you'll have to take my word for it because I'm not taking my pants off. All right, there you go. Yeah, it works pretty well. And nothing to catch on because the screws are up top. So pretty cool, pretty cool. What else we got going on? Anything else to talk about? Yeah, so it is chunky, but I only have a couple knives I can compare this with, but we got the Corvette XL, which is a similar type of blade, being a cleaver and everything, but as you can see, this is like more angular, almost like a Warncliffe, just flat, straight blade. This one kind of curves. But yeah, they're both cleaver type blades. What else we got? You got the double tap. And you can see these are both a lot bigger lengthwise, but then if you flip them on the side, I'm pretty sure this boy is way thicker. Oh yeah, it's like double the thickness. That's crazy. As you can see, nuts, right? Okay, so let's get these other beautiful guys out of the way. So my first impressions of this is I'd pretty much call it like a gimmicky kind of knife, but what are you going to do with this? Chop tree branches, do whatever, but I guess it's just something to show your friends, and I might carry it. Why not? take this to work. I work in the kitchen, so I can maybe cut some chicken bones or something with this damn thing. It's heavy. Oh yeah, I didn't go over the weight on it. Okay, so yeah, the weight is 7.75 ounces, so it is heavy. Yeah, not much you can. I mean, it's not like a practical knife. It's pretty impractical, but it is cool. Sometimes I like to treat myself to something big and dumb and kind of cool. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you, like always, to all my Brennan, my veteran brothers and sisters, and all my military brothers and sisters out there. Be safe. Keep your heads down. I'll talk to you all in the next video.